Like, I'm sorry.
I will just say this. Like I said, I preface this because I mean I've watched the highlights. I would say I don't have all the context of the story, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I do think impact matters for me in this aspect. It's the same thing we said about Not Like Us versus Family Matters. Family Matters is the better written song. Not Like Us has the impact, the cultural impact. What the
Santo, here's my problem with that. This is not the first year that Thousand Year Blood War has been remade. This has been happening since 2022. So why is it this year specifically that everybody's coming around saying it's the best thing since sliced bread? Where was this energy in 22? Where was this energy in 23? Why now?
Kubo said specifically for core.
All right, probably the most contentious category, best continuous anime of 2024. We have Bleach,
I'm gonna lay out.
One
I got it.
or My Hero Academia.
Now, Lonnie, I already know I'm going to lose, right? I've already accepted that, right? We men, we brothers, right?
Right.
I'm not going to come back to you like a hoe with receipts. I'm not calling nobody a hoe that did that. I'm not doing any of that. This is all I want from you.
Right.
Without using a narrative, I want you to tell me why you think it's better. I don't want to hear that. Oh, it elevated it from a 7 to a 10. I want you to tell me with the actual contents of the anime why you think it's better. I'm not going to rebuttal. I'm not going to say anything. I just want to understand. That's all.
So that means you want two answers, because I'm gonna still give my narrative answer after I'm done. All right.
See, you said
I'm the villain. I do what I want. So the non-narrative answer is, without the narrative, I have to give it a One Piece. Without
slow down, Miles. You're gonna be looked at as a hater. You're gonna be looked at as a hater, Miles. Just warning you.
All right, as I was saying, without the narrative,
y'all niggas are so fucking sad.
Without the narrative,
they treat Bleach like a Make-A-Wish kid, bro.
No, see, the thing is, I'm not gonna tax Bleach for being like most animes nowadays, most modern animes, and having seasons, when One Piece is doing the old school thing by going out by having it just throughout the year, because most animes don't do that. JJK season, My Hero Academia season, Fire Force season, One Punch Man, Solo Leveling, Demon Slayer, they all come in seasons. So One Piece being the only thing that goes out throughout the whole year, so having more episodes, I like, yeah, it's great for them, but like I can't tax the other ones for that. Also, if that's the case, then like, do we also then tax One Piece for having to go on break because they caught up? So that's the con for them going throughout the whole year.
Back April 6th, by the way. Continue.
Yeah, but no, One Piece, like I said, it's the greatest story in fiction. I don't think it's close when it comes to that. The animation level, the past few years, the way that it's leveled up, it's one of the best things for anime and manga history. It's probably the most important thing to happen. And yeah, One Piece has been phenomenal. But like LeBron James, it's number one every year. It's number one every year. But it doesn't mean that it's the MVP every year. Because throughout LeBron's career, we've had Derrick Rose win it. We've had Kevin Durant, Steph Curry win it. Why? Because sometimes what they're doing that year just matters a little bit more. Bleach, objectively, is one of the biggest, I would call it, base level animes of all time. When I say base level animes, it's like one of those animes that helped inspire future animes. Dragon Ball Z is the greatest base level anime of all time. It inspired Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, everything else. Bleach inspired Black Clover, JJK, Hell's Paradise, things of that nature. So it's like, so Bleach not being able to finish the way that it should have been, the Bleach being mishandled by the editors, as Kubo has complained about, which is why he doesn't want to finish, because he got traumatized and like just berated by his editors. Bleach being the little brother of the big three and always getting put down, and then finally him being able to fix his story, him being able to add things to his story, him being able to actually realize his vision. Yes, for the community of anime and of manga, it's something that we've wanted for years and that we finally got, and it exceeded our own expectations. So yes, for the community of anime lovers and for the community of manga lovers, what Bleach did this year, I think carries a little bit more weight than One Piece just being a 10 out of 10 every single year. So yes, give Bleach its flowers this year because it deserves it for what it did to the anime community as a whole. That's why I'm going with Bleach.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
Real quick, Ty. Chat, make sure you guys decide on Lonnie's verdict in the poll on whether or not.
Yo.
If that doesn't sound genuine, then
No, Lonnie. It sounded
genuine.
Lonnie. It sounded genuine. It's just BS. That's all it is. And I'm gonna tell you why. We're talking about what? No. Hold on a second. Y'all can get see. This is why I get tired of Bleach hater. Y'all get upset what I'm about to say, but I'm about to say a fact. You just attributed things like its inspiration to its anime quality this year. What the fuck does it inspiring Black Clover have to do with its anime this year? Nothing.
I've been telling this for weeks.
What I'm saying, Ty, is that no, Ty, because now you're mixing what I'm saying. Mixing what I'm saying. So no, because if I need to break it down and clarify, I'm saying the fact that it did so much inspiration in the past, but was never able to be fully realized is a disservice to anime. So now the fact that it's finally get to see the full version and the full vision of Kubo for Bleach, which did so much for the anime community over the years, and we finally get to see the real final product, is why I'm giving it to it, because we finally get to see the full realization of Bleach and what it's supposed to be, not the shit that was rushed when he was sick at the end and when his editors were rushing him out the door. Not that shit, the real shit that he wanted to put in the story. This product is, is it better than the manga from Thousand Year Blood War? Yes. Is it more fleshed out? Yes. Is it something that we wanted for a long time? Yes. So yes,
Lonnie, I didn't interrupt you, but I'll go off of that point. The issue with this is a lot of these stories came out before Thousand Year Blood War even fucking ended. So it's more than likely they were inspired by everything pre Thousand Year Blood War because when those series were coming out. So like us saying that, well, it inspired things in the past. So this last arc should get more credit because this is what he really wanted. I think it's really fantastic that he's actually able to see his vision. I think that's genuinely a good thing. What is inspired in the past is irrelevant. All those things that you named also mention how One Piece inspired them. They also mentioned how Naruto inspired them. Bleach is not the sole, like all these series also mention those other series. For example, My Hero mentioned Oda and One Piece and Naruto. Not like so they all inspired a bunch of things. So are we getting One Piece that tax where your animation is at a whole nother level and you inspire things in the past? So we're gonna give you extra points because now you're at your best now. Like, no, we're not
doing service that Bleach did. No.
What you say? What's that? What?
Did it go through the same level of disservice with the editor and with shonen like that? No.
But that matter to at least to me.
My nigga, why are you labeled the voice of reason when I've been saying this?
I agree with
I'm not listening to what Kai says because he's with the One Piece cartel. So he's like, oh, they just added fights for bums. If you think that all they did was add fights for bums, then your opinion on this topic to me is irrelevant. Like, I'm sorry.
I will just say this. Like I said, I preface this because I've watched the highlights. I would say I don't have all the context of the story, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I do think impact matters for me in this aspect. It's the same thing we said about Not Like Us versus Family Matters. Family Matters is the better written song. Not Like Us has the impact, the cultural impact.
Santo, here's my problem with that. This is not the first year that Thousand Year Blood War has been remade. This has been happening since 2022. So why is it this year specifically that everybody's coming around saying it's the best thing since sliced bread? Where was his energy in 22? Where was his energy in 23? Why now?
Because Kubo said specifically for Core 3, he was adding things that he did not have in the manga at all, which is what he did.
What?
But also, what's the evidence that Bleach is more impactful this year than One Piece? What evidence are we just saying?
What's the metric?
Yeah, like, are we just saying?
The fact that we're having this conversation this year versus the other 2 years is a tribute to that.
We don't think it's a convo. Santo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's a conversation.
I get that from you, but you can't say that in other communities that this conversation is not happening. That's impact.
It definitely is.
That's impact.
It's happening.
The fact that Core 2 or the first iteration of 1,000-Year Blood War wasn't even a conversation. Like the impact this year.
Because Bleach in 22 was better than One Piece in 22 anime wise. It was. But nobody had that energy that year when it was actually better. But this year, when One Piece is arguably having its best year, they have that dog shit week to week animation that they're maximizing to the highest fucking level possible. Where on one screen, I can see Luffy not even look like Luffy, and the next, it can look like a Studio Ghibli level animation. Whether it's a fight, whether it's a panel, they're revolutionizing the game with the impact frames. Those are going viral. That's a phenomenon. Shanks one-shotted kid. That was everywhere. Law versus Blackbeard. That was everywhere. Garp. That was everywhere. So how can we say one is more culturally impactful than the other when I can point to equally more viral moments that One Piece has had, and it's been going throughout the entire course of the year?
Why are we taxing Bleach for the entire course of the year thing? It's an anomaly in terms of that.
No, it's not. It's not me taxing Bleach. One is a reality. Unfortunately, One Piece was going the whole year. That's not a tax. What it was doing. Why me giving One Piece flowers for it doing what it did is taxing Bleach for not doing the same thing. I'm not saying that Bleach is bad because of that, but one did it. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. But the fact is, Bleach did what Bleach maximized its frame for what it was able to do.
I ain't gonna lie, this sounds like a Joel Embiid MVP right now. Like this, but the same a Josh Allen MVP. It's like, well, One Piece is always great, so let's just give it to someone else because even though
take it, that's how you have to take it. I don't care how you have to take it.
D-Rose happened.
Guys, let me tell y'all why. I'm saying that because Lonnie agrees that One Piece was better. He said it. He said it was better.
So if you want to call it the Joel Embiid Award, whatever.
So that piece is a Joel Embiid MVP. You know it's not better, but since it never won, we gotta give it to. That's what it is.
It's a consolation prize.
One means more, Ty. One just means more.
For who?
To me, it's my vote. So to me, it means more.
It's
my vote. It's my vote. My vote means more because of the stuff that they added. So I'm going Bleach.
That's perfectly fine, and I respect that. I'm just saying that as long as we all acknowledge that One Piece is the best, we're not gonna give it to it because it won. I just think I don't know.
That's the
to me, best anime is best overall. So I'm going with everything. And so when I put everything into equation, I'm going Bleach. I don't know what else to tell you.
All right. Well, with that said, the verdict for Lonnie seems to be guilty. He's guilty. What that means is that Lonnie's vote will be relinquished, and then it will be a 2-2 tie because I still pick Bleach, mainly because I haven't seen the One Piece anime this year. Fair. And the chat will decide on the winner in a poll.
Riddell.
Yeah, wait. So how did
I appreciate you, Riddell, for saying
I thought it was supposed to be like if I sound genuine or not. So how do I sound disingenuous? Like that doesn't make any damn sense.
It went based off what the chat said. I mean, they voted you're guilty. I can't do anything.
Okay. Well, to the One Piece meter cartel, I can tell you in a voice chat how I feel about what you have to say. I'm not gonna say it on air. But there's a lot of expletive. Everything that Miles said in the last time I played Marvel Rivals with him, I got for you. I got for you.
Chill out.
Everything that Miles said in that last time we all played Marvel Rivals, I'm gonna say to you.
I think what's going on, honestly, is GOAT fatigue. and it just happens. Like, I mean, you can label it. It happens. Jordan didn't win MVP every year. LeBron didn't win MVP every year. Like it happened.
If LeBron, well, I can't even say it because it didn't happen.
But
Bro,
I guess
I'm not hearing goat fatigue when this was the best year. This is probably the best year of One Piece anime ever. Like,
It probably was, to be honest.
I'm not hearing it.
and I feel like Santo, and I'm not even listen, man. I'm
No,
not even
go
saying
for
people should change. I'm not even saying people should change their pick. I'm just saying that here's the thing, right? If the conversation was anything other than what you believe is the best, the fact that the award is the best anime and you guys are not pick what y'all think is the best is where I'm just like,
Wasn't
the
the
best-
wasn't the conversation who had the best year?
Yeah, the best continuing anime.
the best continuing anime. So the best anime that happened this year. So that's why.
That's not brand new. Yeah,
And so, but we're not picking that because of things that have nothing to do with it being the best.
that has nothing to do with the actual. And that was been my whole point, Ty. If you point me to things that talk about the actual quality of the anime, like I'm going to concede it to you, right? If you think that those are executed better, who am I to tell you you're wrong? But when you're meeting, you're basically saying, "Oh, how I rationalize it, Stephen Curry inspired kids to shoot threes. He better than Bron." That's how it sounds to me. You're not talking about their skill set on the basketball court. You're not talking about who does what better. You're giving me something outside of what they've shown us. That's all.
I agree with Miles. If y'all would have said, "Listen, man, I just feel like this arc is better," I disagree. But like, we're in the, you know.
All right. With that said, the chat has chosen One Piece. So the winner of the best continuous anime
3
is
weeks of injustice.
One Piece.
OPMC, 3 weeks of injustice.
I'll really cry all the way to the top with everything.
I was called it. We're
Every
not
year.
crying. We're not
Every
crying.
year, One Piece.
No.
One Piece fans be crapping out every year about whatever is second place, whatever second. Because last year was JJK. The year before that was something. It's always always crashing out on the next thing.
No. Y'all can call it. No. Y'all want to rewrite. Y'all want to rewrite history because you know.
And not rewriting. Are y'all not crashing out about JJK last year? Yo, this the Discord every time JJK came out, there was a One Piece hater in there.
Lonnie, you are fake mad. I will not let the devil win tonight. The devil is not.
It's the truth.
The devil in the name of Jesus. You are not going to win tonight. I'm not letting the devil win.
Not in the name of Jesus is crazy.
It was JJK. This year's Bleach. Watch. Don. Hey, Don better not get more popular. One Piece cartel is coming for them.
You said One Piece is better. That's all I wanted. You said it's better. You said it was better. That's it.
Yeah. But I think the thing about it is that JJK won anime of the year last year. So it's not just like one. Matter of fact, it's even crazy because One Piece didn't even win anime of the year last year. It was JJK. I mean, in 2023. So like, and ALT won it in 2022. Hold on a second. Yo,
but
never mind.
But my question is, did One Piece fans have an issue with it?
Yes.
That's
yes, they
crying.
Yes.
Yeah. But here's my problem. That's
Was I crying?
I'm not saying you.
Will not
Miles, I know you're the leader of the One Piece media
cartel,
but I'm talking about the world.
Have a problem with JJK last year.
No, I don't think so.
That to me, Jose, that to me is not really relevant to this. It's like, oh, the fans are mad their anime didn't win. That's any fandom. That to me is not important. The point is this narrative that it just wins every year, so we gotta get it to somebody else. It's just not true because they didn't win the last 2 years. So One Piece, that argument y'all use of just 10 out of 10 every year, as if it wins all these awards every year when it doesn't, to me just makes
about awards. We just said it's a 10 out of 10 every year. Like what?
Yes,
I know, but we're talking about it being the MVP, right?
Okay.
Right. Okay. So to the world, it wasn't MVP the last 2 years.
I guess.
And now our best performance ever. We're putting up 40, 10, and 10, and we want to win. And y'all want us to lose because of a narrative?
Yeah.
I respect.
I'm just saying this. I mean, One Piece is 35, 9, and 9, and 1 year you go 40, 10, and 10. I'm more of the guy that, it goes 15, 3, and 2, and then he puts up 38 and 12. Like that's what Bleach did.
You see,
and that's what I'm saying.
You know what?
You know
what, Santo? Y'all are the real Bleach haters. Because the way you're trying to undersell Bleach to make that point, so Bleach is a 15 now and then elevated to a 30. Bleach
Crazy.
wasn't a 25 or a 22 or a 23. It was a 15. That's how much you're going to undersell it to make this point?
Miles, weren't you in the Discord saying that Bleach
That's
is
my opinion, though.
trash?
This is not what you're saying, though. I'm the one who's not a fan. You're a fan.
But this is literally the consensus of a lot of Bleach fans.
They all think it's mid or something? What?
A lot of
that's
Big Three. Who's little bro and Big Three?
Okay, just because it's little bro don't make it big, though.
I got you. This is like LeBron, Curry, KD. They're all top. Yeah, Bleach. We can't say that Bleach is most influential. Is all these things, but it's like a 15-point per game score, bro.
I think it's mostly looking at the manga final arc of 1,000-Year Blood War, which we all recognize, not that good, and the fact that they are making it good. I think that's the biggest point.
So, question for you, Riddell.
Yeah.
If Naruto was to remake Shippuden and whatever people had gripes with or whatever the case may be, let's say Kishimoto had some shit wrong with it, y'all are gonna give the same energy to that?
I would.
People wouldn't like Naruto's ending either.
If they retcon that Zetsu stuff, if they redid how they introduced Kaguya, if they gave a better ending to Madara, that would.
If they fix the war,
To Santos' point about a 40-10 guy, then a guy was 15-30. Shame on anyone that voted for that 30 and 10 nigga. If the nigga's averaging 40 and we don't get, shame on them. Hey, you can tell me like what, but shame on them. They should have picked. They picked wrong.
I'm not gonna lie. To me, it's harder to go from 35 to 40 anyway. I'm not gonna lie.
Averaging 40, man. That's why Lucas should have won MVP last year.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.